This has been a big week for Summoners War. We've had a new update and we've got 2 new monster families that play with death in a way we've never seen before. My name is Evan. Welcome to the Fuse News. This is episode 295. 2 new monster families that are downright spooky have just joined up with Summoners War. We got the Spectre Princesses and the Tomb Wardens. And I would say that combined, they are probably my new favorite aesthetic in all of Summoners War. There's also some very cool design space being explored here. Both monsters really benefit from death, and they kind of interact with it differently. Some of the Spectre Princesses have a hidden resource called Sacrifice, and they get more of it when units take damage or die. Then they get additional benefits by using skills that burn through that Sacrifice meter in the background. And the Tomb Wardens are extra cool because they, for the first time, let you target a dead ally on the enemy's side. Like for instance, the Light and Dark Tomb Wardens can place a tombstone down where an enemy died, and that is going to continuously debuff the enemy team until they either revive the unit or take down your Tomb Warden. Also, I just wanted to say, the Fire Spectre Princess has probably the coolest skill animation I've ever seen in the game. Like, I watched that thing probably 10 times on stream with chat, and the crit animation is amazing. It really plays with scale in a cool way where it brings the camera down to show just how big the giant is. And of course, it wouldn't be a new family release without the return of the SP summon button, as well as a special event dedicated to summoning these monsters. Between that and the Mystical Scroll rebate event that's making its own return, both of those events are trying to give you the fuel that you need to keep summoning for these monsters. In fact, as long as you're summoning, you can even get one of the Tomb Wardens guaranteed from within that monster family's event. I'm very excited about these monsters. Let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. The update that just dropped this week is 8.5.6, and in addition to the new monsters, it also brought us a change to the summon henge, which we haven't seen in a long time. Honestly, I didn't think this was ever going to come into the game, but now there's different lightning depending on whether or not you're pulling a 4-star or a 5-star. This is going to fundamentally change my summon sessions because now I have a way of knowing if I'm pulling a 4 or a 5-star, so I can gauge my hype appropriately. This is extra good news for if you're a player who likes to save their scrolls, because I know that it used to take a really long time to power through your collection. Now it'll save you a lot of time. Then we also have Elia's special summon mission making a return to benefit you more as you summon for these new monsters. And don't forget, there are 2 new mock battles in the mock battle arena too. You can check out everything that the new update has to offer in the patch notes that I've got linked in the description down below. Brooklyn is the next stop for Summoners War meetups, and it's being hosted by Why 'Cause I'm a G and co-hosted by Stoic. It's happening at King's Games on December 15th in Brooklyn, New York. If you think you can be in or around the area on that date, you should check out the registration link in the description down below. You can hang out with fellow Summoners War players, and you can even watch the finals for the Guardians Club tournament. They just so happen to be on the same day, and that means we can have a watch party. If you're unfamiliar with the Guardians Club tournaments and how they function, there's only been one prior to this one. Basically, 2 teams led by 2 coaches on each side will guide their team to help them improve in RTA. And at the end of it, they make them fight for supremacy in a bracket to find out which team comes out on top. And that's all culminating with the finals on Sunday. So whether you're at the meetup or not, make sure you watch it. To hang out, play some RTA, and promote the meetup, Why 'Cause I'm a G is going to be joining me for the stream on Friday, which is today if you're watching at the time of release. It's 11 a.m. Pacific time. You know when and where, but it's at the bottom of the screen just in case you don't. That's all for episode 295, but it is Friday, my dude, so make sure to pick up your weekly Devilmon if for some reason you've forgotten to do so. Check out the Guardians Club Tournament Finals on Sunday, December 15th, and I'll see y'all next week for 296. Bye everyone, keep on farming.